you will not use that kind of language in my court. You understand me?
Yeah.
Nuts. Counselor, your statement, sir.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, on January 4th of this year, my client did indeed visit the Sack-O-Suds convenience store, but we intend to prove that the prosecution's case is circumstantial and coincidental. Thank you.
That's it. What about everything we talked about?
Well, I get a little nervous.
A little nervous.
I'm getting better.
Welcome to the Rhythm Section, a Memphis music podcast produced by SRP Studios Podcasting, srpstudiosllc.com. Catch new episodes every Tuesday morning on Apple and Spotify, 6 p.m. Central on YouTube and Facebook, and 7:30 p.m. on radio-memphis.com. And please follow us at therhythmsectionpod.com for all channel links and episodes. This is our last push, everyone, for our episode 100 celebration. We are going from the studio to the stage. The Rhythm Section podcast is turning 100. Please join us as we celebrate our 100th episode with a special filming in front of a live audience at Rooster's Blues House Highland in Memphis. That is this Saturday, everyone. It's June 7th. Doors open at 3. Show starts at 3:30. Ends around 5. We're located at 535 South Highland Street. And it's free, and there will be a tip bucket. And that tip bucket will all be donated to Thomas Halfaker. Please click our event link in the description and reserve your seats now by calling 901-430-9890. Please join us in this milestone moment in Memphis music podcasting. What's up, everyone? So some programming notes here real quick. Today, our interview is with Preston Jones, lead singer for Your Mom's New Boyfriend. And next week, Brent Dennis, the lead singer for Music Box. Also, if you're listening to this on Published Day, you understand that the Thomas Halfaker benefit is in the past. But we are recording this before the show. So it's just one of those podcast timelines here. So tune in next week. We will be recapping the benefit at Roosters for y'all next week. And then, as you can tell, you have not heard Jeff's voice. And that's because he's not here today. And for some weird reason, some freak accident, he has been working on the third verse of Power of Love for hours and hours and hours last week, and somehow destroyed every ligament in his ankles, knees, and wrists. It's wild. And even crazier, for some reason, he lost all his toenails. So joining us today, once again, to help us out is Mr. Steve Owens. Has made it to the studio, everybody.
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Doing great.
Happy to be back.
Yes, good to have you here. No, for real, Jeff is tending to some family matters here. So everything is fine. He's good. And he didn't eat some bad meat and start throwing up and pooping everywhere. He's going to hate me for all of this, but he'll be back next week. All right. So everything is fine. Steve, thanks for helping out.
Always.
And yeah, buddy. So I wish we could talk about the Halfaker benefit as a recap, but it hasn't happened yet, as I mentioned.
Yep.
And we can't really promote it because this is coming out after.
Yep.
But the reality is you and I will be there tonight and looking forward to it. And by the time you hear this, it was a badass event.
Yep.
And hopefully we saw you there.
Yep.
Cool. Well, while we have you here, let's talk about some things that you have been doing. And something that we've been promoting was the Originals Night, the first inaugural Originals Night at Roosters.
Yes.
That went down by the time we're filming this a couple weeks ago, a week ago.
It was last Sunday.
I only read the date 1,000 times, but yeah, so
it's mine, and I can't even remember. That's bad.
Steve's old school with like a
May 29th.
May 29th. Yeah, you're old school with the actual calendar book.
Oh, yes, sir.
You handwrite.
Yep.
It's the good old days there.
I write everything down. When I confirm it, I mark that it's confirmed, and then I put it in the calendar on my phone.
Yeah, application guy, and trust me, it doesn't necessarily make it easier to do it digitally.
Jeff sent me their calendar, and I go in, and I'm like, just send me the dates. I can't go through and read this stuff.
Old school text right to the page.
Yep.
It was at Roosters. You had Hayden Hunter and the yearly trials, the half of it, and closing the night off was 5 for the Kill.
Yes.
Recap it for us. How did that night go for y'all?
Absolutely great. It was a great turnout. I did not expect that many people. It was a holiday weekend. And I expected a decent crowd, but we had, you could say probably 70, 75 people there. And that was really, that's good for a Sunday anywhere.
And for all original music.
Yes.
That's outstanding.
That's what I'm looking. My goal, I talked to Rooster the other night, and right now my goal is 100 people. Mm-hmm. If I could get 100 people in there once a month to do this, then I think that'll be good. My goal is not just getting the originals out there for everybody to hear and getting the guys on stage to let them play what they should be playing to begin with, but to help the venue also by bringing people in on Sundays, because most venues don't have a big crowd on Sundays.
Right.
So it's a win-win for everybody. Mm-hmm. I think it was a hell of a beginning. I really do. I was really surprised of the turnout. I really was.
Is there thoughts brewing for another one?
We've already got number 2.
Is it? Can you go public with it? Or
I haven't got the third band yet. As of right now, June 29th, Sunday, June 29th, same thing, 6 to 9. Black 59. And Trifling Breed. I haven't. My head's finally getting cleared from the last one. I've got to find a third for that show, but that's the 2 that I have on right now.
Very cool. I'm going to get a chance to see Black 59 for the first time tonight.
Yep.
As again, we're filming this on June 1st, the day of the benefit. Great. Another band from the Stage Stop era. Yep. Right, and Rascals and that whole so I get to finally get another taste of what it once was, or what it once was. I'm trying to say, that intro sound, which I botched, by the way. I clipped the end of it. Myself inspired that because I feel like that guy sometimes.
Right. Hell, you're used to it. You don't get nervous. I'm the one nervous yet. But yeah, it's. I hope it grows. I really do. I would love to do it every 2 weeks. So I think it would be a good thing to do every 2 weeks.
Right. The first and the soon to be second, that's about a month apart, right? Is that what you're kind of looking at now? Maybe once a month to start?
Yeah. We're starting once a month. That way, see how it's going to turn. You know, if we get enough interest and have enough people coming out and showing up every time, then it's going to grow. And we'll. Yeah. I got the first 2 months in pen. I got the third month in pencil.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Not in a phone app.
No.
Written down. What kind of pencil do you use? Number 2?
I didn't do it. That's somebody else.
What is it? A Ticonderoga pencil?
Yeah.
Number 2. You got to go with the number 2.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very cool. To those who went to that, thank you for supporting that.
And I made a big post about it. Thank you. And I can't say thank you enough to everyone that came out and supported.
Yeah.
And it really was a great turnout. And actually the band that's playing the next one, Trifling Breed, they came in to see, just exactly what they were looking at doing.
Mm.
And every one of them was very highly impressed with the sound, the lights. Thank you, Keith, for doing what you're doing. Thank you, Roosters, for letting me do this there. But everybody was really happy with it. And at the end of the night, they were like, you set the bar kind of high, didn't you? Well, I mean, we're not trying to outdo each other, but yes, I mean, I wanted Five for the Kill to be the first show because I knew they would pull people in. Mm-hmm. And knowing we're not doing covers, we're doing originals, and everybody come to see their originals. And of course, a lot of times when you go through and look, and people know this, you look at videos on Facebook or YouTube, it can go one of two ways. The video can be great. You go see the band live and they suck. The video can suck. You go see the band live and they're great. Mm-hmm. So only thing I knew of Hayden Hunter was a couple of videos that I watched. The videos do not do them guys justice. They are great. They are really, really, really good.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they will be. I don't want to repeat, but down the road, yes, I want to have them back in and do it again.
Yeah. So you can mix it up where, you could look at your past, headliners,
right,
and then put them all on a bill or something.
Right.
The video thing is scary because everyone has a camera,
yep,
and you don't know what they're posting.
Yep.
And you could publish a bad night. Yep. So yeah, I guess the moral of that story is don't judge a book by its cover, or a video, if you will. If you really are interested, go see them live and get a true representation.
Right.
But even then, people have bad nights. You kind of feel bad for, the national level. Sometimes singers will get heat because there's a video out there of them not being able to sing.
Right.
Well, he was probably sick.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yep.
That doesn't represent their entire career and history.
A lot of people don't take in account that you have a job. You wake up tomorrow and you're sick and you don't feel like going to work, you call in. Well, if you're at a venue that has paid you X amount of money to perform in front of 30,000 people, you can't pick up the phone and say, I got a headache, I'm not coming to work tonight.
Yeah,
you have to do it. I don't care if you got a broke arm, broke foot, you have to get out there and perform.
And the lead singer is just out there left hanging.
Yep.
You can mask, you can get a fill-in musician. There's other ways, but the lead singer, man, yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be rough. So, well, all right. Now let's talk about a new band to this market, thanks to you. They're called Take 12.
Yep.
It's a band that Matt Ireland is in on bass. If you don't know who Matt Ireland is, he was in
He's the youngest of the Irelands.
Of the Irelands, Bobby and Nick.
Yeah.
And then what was Under the Radars, the band I'm thinking of.
Right.
They're based out of Starkville. So they've been on your radar, and you doing what you do, you're helping them out, break into this market, and their debut show was at Lafayette's
Friday night.
Just this past Friday. So it was the 30th?
Yes.
May 30th. Recap it, and let's talk what the future looks like for them.
They put on a hell of a show, just what I expected. The only time I've ever seen them, and a handful of people seen them last year when Under the Radar did a reunion show. They came up and played, I want to say 30, 45 minutes, and everybody loved them.
Yeah.
I mean, the first song, you know it.
What's the style? What is the genre? Are they pretty mixed?
The variety is unreal. I mean, absolutely everything from Elvis to Play That Funky Music, White Boy, to Rooster.
Like Alice in Chains.
I mean, and
classic.
They've got country. They've got everything mixed together. The blend is odd, but the dance floor stays full.
Yeah, they're all danceable
yes
songs.
And I don't know if this is normal, if this is what they're used to doing, is why they done it, or what, or they're just that good that they know you don't take a break when the dance floor is full.
Mm-hmm.
They went on at 9:30 and they quit at 12 o'clock. They never took a break.
Yeah.
They played straight through. And the dance floor stayed full the whole time.
Do you know what kind of venues they've been playing at in their area?
I don't. College venues.
Yeah, younger crowds. Yeah. So that might have trained them to be like, hey, once we have them, keep them.
And that's, I was thinking, I was expecting college music, but they were playing old stuff that I'm like, these songs you wouldn't even thought of when these songs came out.
From young 20-year-olds, too. Yeah. And these guys just graduated college, right?
Just graduated college.
Yep.
The lead singer has got a hell of a voice. It's what I expected. It's better than what I expected.
It's really a 4-piece band, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
So lead singer, guitar, bass, drums.
Yep.
Very cool. Keeping it simple.
Yep. And I'm glad that I thank Lafayette's for letting me get them in up there to try them out.
No doubt.
And it was a great crowd.
That's a testament to you, though.
So,
sir, because your name is out there. People trust you and understand what you are doing for bands. So
right.
These venues, and we talk about it in the ad break, the musicians booking agency.
Right.
Yeah, all the venues know you, and when they need help or need a new band or any band, they reach out to you because then they know you can go out and find the right fit for them.
Right.
So you've built some trust there. It's good.
Trust me, it is hard to do that. It's taken me a couple of years to get people to trust me and to understand that, yes, I look at what you have. I look at your crowd and what you expect. I'm not going to send somebody out there that's going to run people off.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of time and a lot of work to get your trust built up in these people to let you just do something.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I finally got to that point. So.
And so are we. That's good for you, man. Future, they're looking at a weekend in July.
July 25th, they'll be at Lafayette's, and July 26th, they'll be at Tin Roof.
Yep. And you made sure to try to book a full weekend for them because they are traveling. So Memphis is technically road for them.
Yes.
I don't know what the distance is to Starkville. I would say it's a couple hours maybe, So, and then they have day jobs.
Yeah.
So they got to pack their weekend in to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning of this. Chandler reached out to me and was like, look, we're playing Tin Roof on a Saturday night. Is there any way you can give us somewhere for a Friday night while we're up there to give us, make it more worth them being up here?
Of course.
And that's where it all started at. And it's just, these guys are going to blow up. They're going to, people come see them. You won't be disappointed. You will be happy that you came and seen them, and you will see them again. They are great. I'm not going to name any names, but they're up there on that level with some of the good ones around, some of the great ones around here. So
they are called Take 12.
Take 12.
So be on the lookout for that. And
the next show, where are we at? May?
Well, we're June 1st now.
June. That's right, June.
My app would have told me that so much faster than your old school flip book.
Yeah. They will be back at, you wrote it down, 21st. June 21st, they will be back at Lafayette.
Oh, that's right. I skipped over that one, didn't I?
June 20th, they'll be at Shake Rag, and June 21st, they'll be at Lafayette.
Should have mentioned those ones first.
Yep.
Damn. Yep. So they got a full weekend late June, full weekend late July.
Yep.
Love it.
And they've got a private event at Lafayette's in August that was done. Somebody heard them. Somebody looked at them and said, hey, we want this band for our private event.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Well, check them out. You're going to hear about them with us, too, because you're going to send me dates. But, again, the band is Take 12. Check them out. All right, Steve. It's time I Read out loud for everybody. All of it.
I don't have a script, so I can't read nothing.
Yeah. Even though Jeff broke his ankles, knees, and wrists, he could have still wheeled himself in here.
Yeah, he could.
His voice is fine. All right, Area 51 is one of the premier bands in Memphis and North Mississippi, bringing you songs from classic artists such as Duran Duran, Yes, Boston and Styx, and hey, keep shining with Josh Shining, will you, Steve? Upcoming shows Friday, June 6th, Neil's, 8 p.m., and Saturday, June 7th, the Orleans in the Ville at 9 p.m. Follow on Facebook at Area 51 Memphis. All right, creations for you. One, Katrina Owens. Are you looking to create eye-catching branded mugs and tumblers for your business? Well, Katrina Owens brings your vision to life with high-quality vinyl and sublimation designs, all handcrafted with care. Whether it's for a birthday, business, or just because, Creations for You has you covered. Call Katrina today at 901-870-1854 and let her create something just for you. And then after that, you're going to call Steve Owens. Why? Because you absolutely need custom images, logos, shirts, magnets, and stickers for your band. Tomorrow, Steve Owens delivers top-notch DTF and sublimation designs, perfect for brands, businesses, and of course, podcasts. Images for You brings your brand to life. Call this guy right here. Him, you, Steve, at 901-870-6846 and let your image speak loud and clear. All right, our good friend Brandy Faulkner at DeSoto Local is a digital advertising network throughout DeSoto County. They have moved the outdoor billboard concept indoors to high traffic areas, connecting local businesses to their customers. Their indoor billboards are in popular places all over town. These screens display full motion ads about the business hosting the screen, ads for local businesses in the area, and relevant local content. Advertise your business with DeSoto Local. Contact Brandy Faulkner today at 901-831-3212 and visit DeSotoLocal.biz for more information. So yeah, I have a screen for SRP Studios and we have a screen for the rhythm section. And we often will get texts, pictures, someone, hey, check it out. They're sitting in a waiting room, flash a picture of the screen. It's good stuff. So people do see these screens. So if you own a business and you want to do some marketing, check out DeSoto Local. All right, the music, the blah, blah, blah.
You're the only you need one I need to talk to.
Are you looking for the best live music in Memphis? This guy right here, Steve Owens, has got you covered. The Musicians Booking Agency connects top bands with the city's hottest venues. Whether you're booking talent or looking for gigs, he has got you covered. Follow on Facebook at the Musicians Booking Agency for updates. And then once again, his number is 901-870-6846. Steve Owens is the man.
I try to be.
The man. Friday, June 6th, Midnight Train at Sidecar Memphis. Brian Johnson at Mulligan 64. The Pinch at Dan McGinnis. And Gen X at Hadley's. It's all Friday, June 6th. The following day, Saturday, June 7th. Thank you for including this, Steve. The rhythm section in their 100th episode at Roosters, followed by Gen X later in the night. There's a band in between us and Generation X. Not sure who that is, but hang out all night for Gen X.
It'll be a good show. From beginning to end, it'll be worth being there.
We hope so. And then also on Saturday, June 7th, you got Your Mom's New Boyfriend at Hadley's. Sunday, June 8th, we got Headband at Hadley's. And then looking ahead again, Saturday, July 5th, we got the 4th of July Blowout at Minglewood in the 1884 Lounge. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. $20 per ticket. Roxy Blue, Every Mother's Nightmare, and Fever Tree. So please check that out.
I'm seeing the old ad out there a lot with the growlers on it. I just want to make sure everybody knows it is not at Growlers.
Yeah.
It is at 1884 Lounge. You
Yes.
have plenty of parking.
Yeah, I would say, much more parking. Yeah, the Growlers, that's going to be tricky for parking.
Yep.
Well, good deal.
And I've thought about this, and I wanted to touch on this. I was going to tell you to do it, but since I got to come in today.
Yeah.
So all of these bands that I send you all of this information on, that they're playing and the venues and all that, I'm not a booking agent for these bands. I've only got 2 or 3 bands that I'm actually the booking agent you could call for.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do is promote these bands and help the venues. So if a venue contacts me and needing a band, I go through my list and know who would fit there, and I send them, okay, how about these guys? Okay, I contact the band. Are y'all available? This is what the deal is.
Mm-hmm.
They confirm the date. I send it back. It's confirmed. It's booked. I don't want people to think because I put out there that the Pinch is playing at Dan McGinnis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't book the Pinch.
Yeah, you don't have
for Dan McGinnis.
You don't have exclusive contract
I'm
agreements.
Promoting the Pinch playing at Dan McGinnis is all that is, because I love the Pinch.
Right.
And a lot of the bands that I do this for is because, I don't book them, but I love what they do.
Yeah.
Formerly known as,
You're helping the community out as you do. And you're helping us. And when I say us, me and Jeff.
Right.
By being a sponsor.
I can hear in the back of my mind somebody saying, hey, don't book that band. What the hell are you talking about? No, I don't. But if this venue contacts me and I say, hey, formerly known as would be a good band for you, and well, can you get them? I'm going to call Sean, and I'm going to put 2 and 2 together and make it happen.
Boom. Yeah.
So I don't want any misunderstanding that I'm saying I'm doing something that I'm not, because what I do for the bands, I do for the venues.
And for this podcast.
And
I have to add that, people. He's paying us to make these announcements, giving these bands free publicity.
Right.
So thank you for helping us out, and then now you've added creations for you and images for you, and because for a long time you've been making shirts. That I actually wore this shirt specifically. I'm wearing the latest formerly known as shirt.
No, that's the Fire. That ain't the latest. The latest is the Rainbow.
Oh, well,
I'm not going to say what they call it, but
I need the latest.
Yeah, you do.
I thought this was the latest.
Nope.
Well, as you can see on the screen here, right here, bam. Steve Owens made this.
Yes, sir.
So, and you have made me plenty of mugs, magnets, stickers, other shirts.
Right.
The shirts that we're going to be selling at our filming.
Yep.
Is all you.
Yep. So,
yeah, man, you're high value for a lot of people here in this community. Too bad you're an asshole. I just can't figure it out.
You got to throw a perfect mix in there, You
got to balance it out somehow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for everything you do, for real.
I thank y'all for what y'all do. Y'all put a spotlight on Memphis music. You put a spotlight on the musicians that, in other words, nobody would see or nobody would know these stories that they're getting to come tell.
Yeah. It's stories is what makes it unique. Right. And it's what makes podcasting great. Is it's a platform to go longer form to tell some stories.
Right.
In addition to all the ways that you can market yourself on social media, which is all valid in all these different ways, and flyers and banners and the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
All needed and good.
Yeah.
But sometimes hearing a story just connects different.
Yes.
So that's podcasting as a whole. Just in general, that's just the science sort of behind podcasting is giving an opportunity to learn about somebody at a deeper level.
Right.
History, present times, what they're looking to do, all those fun things. But speaking of stories, we're going to tell one today, and that is Preston Jones, lead singer for Your Mom's New Boyfriend.
I bet that was fun.
It was interesting. You're going to hear this a lot. We had to wrangle one cat. We didn't have cats, plural. He was enough. to wrangle. No, good guy. Came to play and have fun with us. So it's a fun episode. We have fun with each other. But yeah, it goes into different directions. Of course, we start about the how he joined the band, and they were a different name when he joined. And funny story how he got called in. He met the guy, saw the song list. He's like, I want to be in this band, but I'm not singing these songs.
Right.
So they changed all the songs for him and everything. So he makes it funny. And how the name came to be. And then he gives shine and love to all the current players and past players that were part of the very beginning. And then interesting story on how he first started playing live. He was what he calls like a couch musician, right? Just hanging at home on the acoustic, doing some singing and plucking around, and got an opportunity to play at Tin Roof. And he's like, oh God, no, this is, I don't do that. And then they told him what he would make, and he's like, sign me up. And then off and running. He'll tell the story better there. And then of course, as usual, we try to pick everyone's brains on their influences and who they grew up listening to and love, and who they like now, currently. All those fun things. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this interview. Steve, again, thanks for being here today.
Yes, sir. Thank you all for having me in.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff, we're praying for your family.
Praying for you, yes.
I don't want to make it over dramatic here and freak people out. Things are going to be fine, but he just could not make it today for that reason. If you didn't see him at the Thomas Halfacre benefit, that's why as well. I'm going to make sure if anyone asks me why Jeff's not there, I'm going to lie and say because he fucking didn't want to be there. No. There's been enough.
Start some trouble now.
There's been enough hate going around, right? All right, y'all. Thanks again for hanging out. Oh, I got more stuff to read. What am I talking about? I got to talk about my buddy Manny Zepeda at Big Note Music Lessons.
I threw you off track. It's my fault.
Man, it's fine. Here at Big Note Music Lessons, they offer one-on-one and group lessons for guitar, bass, keys, drums, and voice. Your first lesson is free, everyone. No obligation. Just visit bignotemusiclessons.com and complete that submission form. And let's not forget our friends, Rick and Monica. Start your Radio Memphis day with In the Morning with Rick and Monica from 9:30 to 2 p.m. Central for a wild ride of fun segments like News from the Stupid, That Guy, This Guy, Crime Time, and more. Check them out at radio-memphis.com. There it is, the last time we can mention it. And actually, it's funny. You're going to hear us at the end of Preston's interview. You're going to hear us talk about the 100th.
Right.
Next week, at the end of Brent Dennis's interview, you're going to hear us talk about our 100th at Roosters. And oops, that one's a little off on the timeline. I forgot to delete that script for his interview. But anyways, while I got you right here at this moment, again, join us as we celebrate our 100th episode with a special live recording filmed in front of a live audience at Rooster's Blues House Highland, Saturday, June 7th at 3:30 p.m. Find that event link in the description. And to those who donate to us through our Venmo and Cash App, thank you so much. We do appreciate all of it. You can find those links in the description or search The Rhythm Section Pod on either app. And of course, please go to therhythmsectionpod.com. There you will find all of our episodes, our YouTube link, Apple, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram channels. Everything you need is right there. One more time, Steve Owens in the house.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for helping me out today. Looking forward to going to the show tonight and seeing you all there.
Yep.
And I hope you all have a great week. And then please enjoy our interview with Preston Jones, the lead singer for Your Mom's New Boyfriend. There was a time I called you guys your mother's new boyfriend.
It was. You did say that. Actually, everybody says that.
Well, then you've probably also heard me say that it's one of my favorite band names. I love it.
That's right.
I think it's great.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Well, let's get started. Mr. Preston Jones in the house, everyone. Yeah. From Your Mom's New Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Leave it to me to
somebody got the name right.
Leave it to me to get it wrong.
Do you remember my name?
What about Your Mom's old boyfriend?
Well, he was a loser.
That's why he's no longer the boyfriend.
Okay.
Well, welcome to the show, man.
Dude, thank you.
It's my
so
first
much
time
for
meeting you.
having me.
It's First
Thank
time
you so
meeting?
much for having me.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
How far did you drive to come see us?
I didn't drive anywhere.
How far
I
did
had
you
Moose
travel?
drive me. Like, I'm in South Haven, so
Okay,
it
you're
wasn't
not
that
too bad.
It wasn't that bad.
That's
But
not
he
bad.
did do 100 to get here. Because
Oh,
I
Lord.
texted you. I was like,
Yeah,
it
you
might
texted
be
me.
11:10.
And it could have been. Don't kill yourself to get here
No,
on time.
but we
brother.
made we did 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, Preston rolls in with security.
Yeah,
He's got to no.
Like, no, I was like, I'm probably not going to drive. And then Moose was there, so
Cool.
he can't walk, but he is.
He looked fine coming up the steps.
He
He
did
made
all right.
it.
Oh,
He crutched right on up them puppies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just.
I walked up behind him because I was a
I'm
little
not-
nervous.
I've never learned to do the crutches like that.
yeah, the crutches are no fun.
We don't need anybody breaking their neck.
I'd rather none of y'all be on crutches. I'd rather him not be on crutches.
Yes.
But he had a hip issue. We're getting it fixed up.
Oh, good.
He's going to be good to go.
Good.
And I've known Moose for 10 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just known him for a long time.
Oh, that's
but
great.
like, he's definitely not like one of my childhood buddies.
Right.
But he's in. You know
He's
what I'm
in.
saying?
He's
you know
in.
what I'm saying?
Jeff,
Like,
you're in with me.
There?
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Is that how y'all feel? Like, y'all should feel like that about each
To
other.
know.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
no.
No, we go.
Like,
Yeah,
We go back.
How long have we known each other now?
Oh, over 10 years.
Over
all right,
10.
y'all quit making love to each other.
I'm
Here in front of me. Like, it's gonna feel awkward.
No, it's the woo woo.
That too. Yeah.
Denied.
All right, so Preston Jones. Of course, we're here to talk your mom's new boyfriend, but also your history and everything. You know.
Yeah, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hand out a pretty good dose of shit to Rob Cooley.
Oh man!
Oh, let's
Can
pick
we?
on Rob
Can
Cooley.
Yes, we're doing that.
All right,
every
so-
week, 'cause
do
he's
y'all have
supposed to be
notes?
here.
Do y'all have notes? Like, because where's the other? Like, all right, hang on. So first off, where's the camera? Which camera?
Yeah,
are we
right in the
at?
center.
Right here.
Rob, you're scared, and you should be here.
Oh, okay.
You
So
should be here.
Evidently,
next
Rob's
to
a little
me.
timid.
Like, this is how it
Yeah.
should. I like.
yeah, because when Jeff booked this, he's like, "It's Preston, and he's going to bring someone else." And he's like, "I'm pretty sure it's Rob
No, I
Cooley."
would- who else? Who else
So-
would I bring
so-
besides the world famous Rob Cooley?
So
the guy
then,
that
what's his story? What's his excuse for not being here? What did he tell you?
it's a pussy bitch.
He's a little frightened, I
Come
guess.
on, Rob.
Okay. I totally get. I battled stage fright as a musician for a long time.
Yeah.
This never scared me at all. It's like get in front of a
This
mic
is
and,
very
and
comfortable.
act stupid. I can do that all day
Which
long.
is why I chose you.
And Rob, you're going to see, Rob, that this is. I mean, all you had to do is
It's
show
way
up, and
easier than you thought. Rob.
you could have made
Like,
fun of us while you were here. This is easy.
Look,
If you're getting on stage playing guitar, this is nothing.
no, I learned a long time ago with my other podcast, mainly The Real Hernando. I've had a lot
Real
of people.
Hernando? Is
yeah.
that recorded? I can go back and hear it.
And watch it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I spotlight local
the
businesses.
real Hernando, everybody.
That's right, not the fake one. Local businesses, community leaders, nonprofits, and I've had a lot of people say no because of the cameras, and I had to learn that. Like people just like, nah, no thanks.
Right.
And I get it. You know, I totally get it.
I get it.
Well,
Well,
see,
we love you, Rob, and we're sorry you're not here.
I
brother.
don't know, Rob. You're
But
Pussy bitch.
But I'll say this, Rob. Plenty of people have come into this room nervous and reluctant, but just went through it. They fought through it and then had a great time. We make it comfortable. So
he's the one and only greatest guitarist in the city. Like he's like nobody can do anything with a guitar like Rob can.
Okay.
He literally can.
yeah, we're picking on him, but he is the lead guitar player for Your Mom's New Boyfriend.
No,
Let's
and
mention
I
that.
will talk. I will talk all the trash about him that I can. Like I really, really hope I could talk more trash about him. Like as we go along through this,
And we're here for it.
I hope by the time this publishes that your band is still together.
Me too. Because I'm gonna try and dump some dates on y'all. Like here, like,
Very cool.
here for a while. But like, no, he's so just unbelievably fluid.
No, I just want
Do I need to get a little
I'll lower
closer?
it so people can see your face.
Oh,
There you go.
You're
we're
beautiful
blocking
face.
all this. We're blocking all this.
Yeah, we don't want to do
What's
that.
up, everybody? How y'all doing? Tell him a wink. Right
So we
there.
started out giving Rob shit, but you're talking good about it.
Yeah.
now. You're giving him some.
All right.
some
Well,
props.
let me go back to talking shit.
No, give him props, man.
No. He's we made a change like in the band when we first started. I had another guitarist, and then like Rob became available because he vapes on stage at the FedEx Forum. And,
Oh, I remember this.
okay.
Yes.
I remember this.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, should we go there? If people don't know.
No.
There was an issue in the past where
I'll go. I don't care. I'm like, but anyway, Rob became available. I got a phone call one day from a guy who may or may not be in another band, and he said, "I think Rob should be your guitarist."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, he's your guitarist," and he's like, "Well, not anymore. He vaped on stage." I was like, what's that matter?
Right.
I quit buying fog machines.
Right.
It's like, I get Rob and I don't have to pay for fog machines anymore. Like, bring it on, dude.
Right.
Like, let's go. Let's do this. Like, and so, no, Rob came on, and it's a guy like that kicks you into a different level.
Good deal. That's awesome.
Of like making yourself better and like producing yourself and like, you know.
How long was the band together before he showed up?
All right, so.
And we'll get to the other players too, but.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I think in 2021, in like March time, I got a phone call from Brian Michael Voiles, Big Mike, as I call him. He used to do, he was my neighborhood security. Is what I like back in the day.
Okay.
Like he lived down the street from me in a different neighborhood when I lived out in Cordova, and he had a Rottweiler, big Rottweiler, and he would walk around with an AR-15.
Damn.
Around the neighborhood, and I was like, hell yeah, ain't nobody messing with my house. This dude walking around, and at that point, Big Mike. I call him Big Mike.
Okay.
It's a bad habit of mine.
Well, as long as he doesn't care, I don't care.
Well, I think he does now because he lost like 180 pounds.
Okay.
Well, then you don't want to piss him off with his dog and gun, you know.
No, well, he lost the dog, and
so he's
also,
average Mike.
He's average Mike.
Okay.
I've been calling him medium Mike, but then he went to Barbecue Fest this weekend, and he took days off to do Barbecue Fest.
Right.
But he won't take a day off to do a show. And so I'm like, no, you're damn Big Mike now.
I would love to be considered medium. Man.
You're medium.
No, you know.
Svelty.
I'm double extra large all day long.
That's why I didn't bring y'all shirts. Like hang on. I did bring gifts. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, you did?
Let's talk about this. All right. So first off, like, I don't know. Neither, like, you're a hat guy.
I'm a hat guy.
Like,
We'll show the merch.
Came
with a
nice.
Your Mom's New Boyfriend hat. I love it.
These, I think, are great.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Yes.
Very
because
nice.
they have
great
lids
tumblers
on it, and you're over here with no lid.
Yeah.
Great tumblers.
Like,
love it. Black. I love
awesome.
them. With your logo right on there, Your Mom's New Boyfriend. Love it. Thank you so much.
I'm going to give you a couple logos.
Yeah,
thank you.
A couple stickers.
Good deal.
Like, Tilt came in. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we got T-shirts from them.
No, I didn't bring you T-shirts. I brought you a tumbler.
I know.
We'll
Quit
just
whining.
We'll just quit whining.
I'm not whining. I don't whine.
I'm not great.
This will hold a lot of rum and Coke.
It will.
There you go.
It will. And guess what? Nobody knows what's in it. That's my favorite part about
They do
it.
now.
Like,
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely.
it.
no, and I think there'll be a great feature on the show all the time.
Just in the background.
Time. Yeah, just
kind of
always
background.
sitting there, like, just aim my logo. Actually, the people that make these logos for me are from Hernando.
Cool.
And they would appreciate.
That's a great.
Their
Well,
logos.
throw their name out.
Who are they?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Anyways, we have squirreled.
Michael Booth or something. I don't know. I think they have a business. I do actually think they have a business.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good
would've
logo.
been- I
So
would've
they
been
know what
better-
they're doing.
No, I made that. But
well.
they just printed the logo.
Oh, okay.
They just print stuff, you know.
Okay.
If you want,
I'm
like,
going to get
stuff
you back
like-
on track.
Yeah.
You were
Let's
talking
go.
about Medium Mike.
Yeah, medium
Medium
mic.
Mike. Yeah.
Medium
Well,
mic.
he had the AR-15.
So this connects to the band, right?
Somehow.
That's how we go back. How all this started.
Okay.
So he is unbelievably talented at guitar.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't know, he plays bass for us.
Okay.
But he's a really, really super talented guitarist. And so I'd walk past his house, and he was like, inside squirreling away, you know, and I'm like, and man, I talked to that guy, and he walked past my house, and I was like in my garage being terrible at guitar and just singing in the garage, and then we ended up becoming friends. So you fast forward 10 years, and I get this phone call, and he's like, "Hey, I need you to come audition for this band." I'm like, I don't really like. I'm not looking for a band right now, and I just like I'd been playing Beal for a long time, and I took a break. I just got with my now wife. Like I wasn't in the market for getting back into the music scene as I am now, and I asked her, and I'm like, "Hey, should I go do this?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think you should. I think you should. I think you should. I think you need that creative outlet." I drive 18-wheelers,
right?
And so I'm just in a truck all the time, and I'm, you know. There's a part of me that's like more creative than a truck driver, you know.
No room for creativity.
And when you're driving a truck, you can't really be creative with that. Like DOT frowns upon it. And
working on my licks today.
Yeah, I was just trying to ride that rail, you know, or get up on a rail, you know. No, it's not a thing. You don't have any room for anything, and. So I went and I met them, and they had me audition with some song. I think it was Outshine. Is that a song? Is that Outshine?
Outshine by Soundgarden?
Yeah, Soundgarden. Outshine.
Yep.
And although I do love, I mean, I'd do that song now, but at that point, that was probably their closest thing to what I would do that they had to offer. And then I was looking at the rest of their set list, so I'm like, I'm not doing any of this. Definitely not doing. I will not walk on stage with any of this. And so we had and this was my audition. This is me telling them I'm not singing any of their anything
They're like,
you have on your
this
set
guy.
list. This guy's a total butthole.
Red flag.
Well, when somebody puts Olivia Newton-John in front of you, you got to turn it down. I mean,
yeah, y'all are welcome to pipe in anytime. But no, I mean, it was like they were all great. They were all great. Like everything was cool, but they were there. I think the band name was Head First.
Okay.
And I was like, well, this sounds like the birth of a child. And I was like a hopeful birth of a child. And it didn't strike me.
It's either that or Breach.
Yeah. Breach, I think, is a better name. Breach, I think, is a better band name. Like, sorry, Roger. Like, Breach is a better than Head First. Feet when first. It comes to band names.
Feet first. Or the C-section.
Yeah. Like, let's get that section. You should have just called it the section. I don't know. I don't know.
This is going off the rails so quickly.
Hey, y'all didn't invite. Y'all invited somebody here. Like, y'all gonna have Brent next. So it ain't gonna be this fun. I'll tell you that. It was really cool. Like, everybody was great. And I do want to give a shout out, like, honestly, to Michael Lambert, who was the original guitarist that started with us, and Jay Lloyd, who was our original drummer. And they're super talented musicians, and I love them to death, and I'm super proud of them. And like the fact that they're not with us right now, like in the band and actively playing with us, is nothing to do with their talent or anything. It just, because things just work out as they go.
There's so many variables involved.
There's a lot of variables.
Of this, yeah. So when did the name switch?
All right. I had like 6-8 months of working on music. It was really the only thing that matters was the music. And so we just working on music. Well, I think we spent 18 months in Roger's studio playing, and we never even requested a show.
Yeah.
We never even like thought about booking anything. And I don't know what song it was, but one day we're working on this song, and it was something, maybe it was Crossfade or something. It's got some starts and some stops, something that had like some real like clicky like starts and stops.
Right.
And it was hard, and we kept messing it up. We kept screwing it up. And then all of a sudden, we played that thing like you wouldn't believe it. We played it and nailed it.
Right.
Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that brown eye. Love the brown eye. And I should have a sound effect after that. But
I just gave you one.
give me one. There you go. I like it. Save that. Like, no, but we
Save that.
Save that. But we just hit something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
you ever do it? Like, y'all ever, like, while you're doing the podcast, like, something ever just come together, you just want to reach across, like.
It's
Yeah.
pretty rare,
Yes.
but yeah, it happens.
It's very,
It does
it's
happen.
very rare, like, that something
yeah.
like this comes together. And so the fact that it was such a stupid comment that I made after this very rare moment of perfection that happened in the studio, we get done with the song. I'm like, we're your mom's new boyfriend. Good night. and everybody just like, my drummer quit playing. He like, shh. My guitar's like,
What'd you say?
what did you just say? Like, your mom, we're your mom's new boyfriend.
That's cool.
And it stuck.
Yeah, we had 11 names on a whiteboard, and Roger walks over and just erases them.
Yeah.
And it was like, no,
There you
your
go.
mom's new boyfriend.
Derrick and I have been through this so many times. We are the world's worst
Yeah.
at figuring out a band name. We suck at it.
No, I mean, because you have too many options.
Yeah.
It's out there, yeah. And then you're trying to be different, trying to stand out. You don't want to,
I think
Fall
I
into
may have gone a little outside the lines with this one.
Yeah.
why?
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I love it. And then there's people like me. I just got sick of trying to figure shit out and said Gen X.
Yeah.
That's being used by 1,000 bands.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Or you could, like, the band.
I'm gonna tell you something you won't believe. That Gen X was on our board.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm glad you didn't use it.
Like Gen X. If I wouldn't have named it this, I don't know, should I say this?
You say whatever
Say
you want,
whatever you
sir.
want to.
If I wasn't going to name this band this, because it might be my next band name.
Yeah.
Well, you may not want to give it away.
Can I get a drum roll? Like,
I don't
Everyone
Shit.
signed an NDA
man, you're
right
terrible. You're terrible at sound effects. But I was thinking about Idle Hands, and because they're the devil's playground.
Mm-hmm.
And
now. There you go. There's a sound
It
for
was
you.
late, but
all
there
right,
it is.
Thanks, Gina. That's exactly how he handled that.
I'm going to give you my iPad and treat it like the song list that was first handed to
I'm
you.
not touching anything.
And then-
I'm not touching
and then
anything
you
in
can
this
change
room.
all-
I laid my phone on the carpet. I don't even want to touch my phone in this room. like,
So the name changes. And
no, I just
Did
it just happened that day. Your mom's new boyfriend, and then we were your mom's new boyfriend. Now we got
hats
this
and tumblers and shirts and
yeah,
all kinds
and
of fun
then
stuff.
Then it started. Somebody decided to book us, and
Who was that?
I'm just gonna say a friend
Okay,
of ours
well, that's
got
fine.
us a gig somewhere at Hadley's.
Okay.
Somebody that used to play at Hadley's a lot got us a gig there.
I can figure this out.
Can you deduce?
We deduced.
Deduced right through that.
Brilliant deduction. Okay.
Like, I was working hard. I was a basket case thinking about everything that was going on and trying to figure out where to go with this. And a guy that was like a really good friend of ours, like that I don't mention, like he mentioned to this guy, John, that runs Hadley's.
Yeah.
John Jacobs.
Mr.
John
Jacobs.
I
That's
mean,
right.
the one and only.
Yes.
Love him.
I love you,
Yep.
Miss Sam. Like, hope you're having a wonderful day. And they put us in, and
Nice.
so we went up there. We played. We started playing, and I don't really. I like honestly, it's like the.
We like honesty here.
No, it was just like
It clicked.
It just happened from there. I don't even know what else.
I
Like
get it.
from there, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like it's been a roller coaster. Like it's just been like I've tried to take some weekends off. Can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
Hey,
Can't.
it's a good problem to have. There's a lot of musicians out there that wish they had that. You know.
No,
and
I
steadiness.
am
bands other
100% grateful for it. But
well, I'm gonna go ahead and mention all the names in the band because we still haven't gotten to that point
Let
yet.
me make fun of each one of them as you do.
First of all, we've got you, Mr. Preston
Jones,
and then we've got.
Let me get my bicep on this.
Roger Darnell. Tell us what Roger's role is in the band.
All right, Roger is the father. Roger's the father, and also if you are a band in town and you need someone to come do sound for you, Roger will show up with a PA and will do your sound.
Nice.
He's close to retirement.
Okay.
So he enjoy. He's just going to be in music. There's some of us that like music. There's some of us that love music. There's some of us that have to have it. Roger's going to be a part of it at all times. He owns more guitars than anybody in the city.
But in this band, he is a guitar player.
He is our rhythm guitarist and our sound guy.
Cool.
Very cool.
Awesome. We've already mentioned Rob Cooley. We won't hurt his feelings any further. He is also a guitar player.
Yep.
The best guitar player.
And you have talked really
the best
good
guitar player in Memphis, Tennessee is
and
Rob
Vapor.
Cooley.
As we've discussed.
And the ripper of the vapes. I quit buying fog machines.
I understand.
When you hire Rob Cooley to be in your band, you no longer need a fog machine.
Derrick and I are very familiar with this situation because we played with one Jeff Cobble.
Oh, I know Jeff.
He's a one-man smoke machine,
and Jeff
too.
is a smoke machine. He's going to hit that vape every time.
Especially when he's supposed to start a damn song.
Do you know who Jeff Cobble learned to play guitar from? This is a funny...
Well, his dad.
Yeah, his dad, we know, played a huge role in all that.
Also a guy named Michael Lambert.
Okay.
Who was our original guitarist.
Okay.
That Rob Cooley replaced.
All right.
I have issues with Mike. No, just kidding.
And then we've got Brian Voiles.
I have issues with Brian Voiles.
And what does he do in the band?
Nothing really.
Damn, throwing some shade on the bass player.
It's bass.
Okay.
I mean, what do you do? Like,
bass players typically do get a lot of shit.
No, but he actually is the only reason this exists.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, I'll give him as much
because he's also Big Mike.
Big Mike. Actually, I quit calling him Big Mike, but he won't take a day off to play a show, but he'll take a week off to do Barbecue Fest and cook and eat at Barbecue Fest. So I said, dude, I quit calling you Big Mike because you lost 180 pounds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But now you're going to take all this time off to do
cook food.
You've been at a buffet for 3 days.
Was he sexier as a big guy, or is he sexier now?
I liked him big. I like him big.
Okay.
He likes him
that's
big.
Just my that's just my opinion.
And then I'm going to move on. Jeff Horton.
All right, first off, he's a cop.
Okay, we better not talk bad about
and
him.
the drummer, and we'll say that.
Right.
So the most important part of the band.
He cuffs people to the bed at the Med. And he plays the shit out of the drums.
Nice.
Like, I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of drummers. This guy is a talent. He's a super talent. Don't steal him from my band, please. Whoever is out there, like I need him in
I'd
my
have
band,
to fire my friend.
Like wow, like this guy, like he came in and I was just like
good deal.
Like, hey, if we're gonna talk about band people, can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because this ties in.
Because that was the last member of the band. We actually got all that out.
So let's
She's
shift
an
to
honorary member of Your Mom's New Boyfriend. Elise the Beast. There's a young family out there, and they're like doing anything and everything they can to raise money. I'm sure there's a GoFundMe, and we can probably find it.
We talked about her last week in depth during our ad read. She was born premature.
Yeah,
has all kinds of issues. Right. They have to go to Mexico.
Like there's just one treatment. They need to go get that done.
Yeah,
and
it's a lot of money.
Look, there's certain things with her that aren't going to get fixed.
Yeah,
which is the reality of the situation. But there's some things that can get fixed that would make life easier to live. And that's just...
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about this trophy you brought in. So I'm going to get a closer shot here.
I cheated.
Elise the Beast. And you can go to YouTube here. We got it's a cool trophy with a hand holding a microphone. It says Elise the Beast on the
heavy.
front of it.
Could it be used as a weapon?
Could be used as a paperweight.
Yeah.
You could kill someone with
beat
that.
the hell out of you with that.
So tell us about this award and how you got it.
Well, Alan Bone from Boneyard, and Jay Jones, and a few other local friends. Like, we all did a chili cook-off up at Southern Thunder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Only one of them has this trophy. Only one person has it. I'm just saying, only one person.
Yeah. So
I think he's bragging.
So you won the trophy, but then you added the plate to it that says Elise the Beast.
No, it was on there. We did.
Oh, was this a fundraiser for her?
It was a fundraiser.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I cheated completely. Like, they showed up with crock pots and shit. I hired my cousin to cook chili.
You're not supposed to tell this stuff.
Alan Bone is going to kick your ass.
No, he already knows. He told me that day. He's like, "You're a cheater. You're like, you cheated."
And Jay Jones is a big fella too.
Look, I got the trophy, and when I turned around to go back to the table, they were already gone. Like, they had already left. They did show up to support and did their best, but no, I came to win.
You have to be careful here, Preston, because you can easily call Alan Big Al, and you can easily call Jay Big J.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to call you Big Preston. You're like 90 pounds. Be careful.
I'm 165 of I will kill your ass.
I hear you, bro.
The United States Marines did not make me.
I hear you.
Fearful of
they
any
did
man.
nothing for me because I ain't joining the Marines.
Well, thank you for your service.
Unfortunately, I did. Like, no, don't thank me for my service. I didn't do anything. I'm like the worst Marine ever.
Hey, you enlisted.
You joined, brother.
I made it, and now I'm back. I was like, I got there, and I was like, I should just play music. This
How old are you?
Terrible. I'm 41.
When did you join the Marine Corps?
Right after I got arrested by the FBI.
Damn, that took a turn.
Damn, this is going to be a long episode.
It could be. It could be. Y'all could get a.
So do you remember what year?
Operation Enduring Freedom.
Oh, okay. 90.
No, 2000.
Okay.
2002, I guess.
So post 9/11 issues.
Yeah, right after 9/11.
Gotcha.
Like, it was perfect exit.
I was confusing
to
it
get away from the FBI.
Yeah.
We
don't need to go there if you don't want to go there for this, but
no, I'm just
understood. But no, thank you sincerely. Thank you for your service.
Hey,
much appreciated.
I did.
I apologize for the
I do
90
have a
pounds
tattoo
comment.
and everything. I got
you got proof.
I was like, let me prove I'm here. Like, this is dead serious.
Well, let's shift this back to music.
I don't think we've started the podcast yet. I think we've just been talking at this point.
We have.
We do.
And y'all have Brent coming in.
Yep. We got Brent from Music Box coming in later.
Another episode of the Rhythm Section podcast that you're going to have to check out because Music Box. Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, I have not yet seen Music Box live, and I have not yet seen you guys live. And Brent has been to our shows and is so supportive.
Do you have a bleep button?
Nah.
Like, get ready. Time this up.
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
You too!
Hold on.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
We got all the bases covered here.
There you go. All I need. That's why I haven't started my podcast.
I do plan on getting out to see both of these bands with you at some point.
Yeah.
We got.
No, you got to be careful when you come to one of my shows.
It looks like it's probably a party.
Yeah, you might end up going on with somebody that you didn't come with.
No, Derrick can drive, and I'll
be the DD.
I'll party with you guys.
Definitely need one of those if you come to one of our shows.
I've been the DD many times.
I kind of tend to have like a record at venues for selling a lot of alcohol.
Nice. Are you joining the party? Is that why you were out there?
So
yeah.
what you're telling us is that it cost you money to be a musician.
Always it's cost me money.
You just give it all back.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I think from the owners that I've talked to, like we own, as your mom's new boyfriend, we own the top sales out of a lot of venues.
Well, cool. That'll
That
keep
we
you
played
booked.
at.
That's going to keep you booked.
It keeps me really annoyed. Like really, really annoyed. Have you ever seen the girl that paid for the set the record of drinks at the bar? Yeah. Like she's just like, yeah. Like, it gets tiring a little bit.
Does she sound like that?
Yeah. That's what I sound like, telling her, please back away. And then my wife stands.
Yeah. Is this the type of person that's giving you a request for a song as you're singing?
We do requests.
You know, but as you're singing and trying to get in your face and the whole
in the
thing.
middle of the song tells me that she wants me to play like some.
And guys do it too.
Oh yeah, it's not
so
just chicks.
I mean, it's just there's people out there that do
you
that.
ladies, but there's a trend that I would love to break is trying to have a conversation with a guy that has a microphone in his hand who is singing the lyrics of a song.
Preach.
That cannot change, and that there's 4 other people that are going off the timing of, and I cannot speak back to you right now because I'm on a microphone.
You're not alone, I'm sure.
Dude,
feeling that.
I made the cardinal sin, and thank God this wasn't local. I didn't do this in Memphis. I think I was in Nashville when I did this. I was drinking one night, fairly heavily. And I know better. But as the band's playing, I go up and I want to fist pump the guitar player. Come on, Jeff. You fucking idiot. The guy's busy.
Yeah.
He just kind of looks at me like, what?
Get out of here, man.
And once I realized what I did, I went like, yeah, sorry. I'm going to go sit back down now.
And then you know how things roll at the end of the night. Did you guys see that asshole bugging me up there? What a jerk.
So, can I shout out some?
Of course, absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, so 5 for the Kill.
I love them.
Yep.
Obviously amazing.
They are indeed.
Back in the day, like, or not back in the day, but Rodo McCord, like, I don't know if y'all know him. He's like,
I'm familiar with that name.
He is Memphis as they get. He is Bill Street. So the way that I originally came into music, like, or Memphis music, like live as an adult, was my brother-in-law called me. He used to run Tin Roof, and I was just at the house playing the guitar, singing a little song, you know, just chilling. And he's like, "Hey, I need you to play tonight." And I'm like, "No, I don't play.
I'm a couch musician."
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I play at the house.
Right.
Like, I just chill and hang out." And he's like, "Well, it's this much money." And I was like,
I'm in.
"I'll see you there in just a minute." And then so I was up there. Well, Tin Roof, you're probably familiar with it.
I've played there.
I've played it, yeah.
All right. You don't get a break at Tin Roof. No.
That's why I haven't played there again.
We quit that.
They carried the Nashville location over to Memphis and do the 4 hours straight shit.
Yeah.
I'm 55 and got to pee too often to play nonstop for it's brutal.
Like my vocal cords have a prostate as well, and so like, damn, hit that. Give me there you go. All right, so I just said fucking full send. Let's go. Like let's go and let's see what happens. And so I went up there and I was literally learning. This is 2013, 14, something. I don't know. Like I was learning music on stage. There's a guy up there. Like a lot of people know him as Jimmy the Bass.
Okay.
Like if I knew your whole fucking name, I'd fucking shout you out.
Shout out to Jimmy the Bass.
Jimmy the Bass. I called you Jimmy. I called you Jimmy the sound guy for 5 years.
Sounds like an Italian mob guy.
He did. I was
Jimmy
scared
the
this
Bass.
guy would murder me. Like dead ass. But so like I started playing up there, And then I took a break one time, and they were like, "No.
Yeah, no, you don't get off stage.
Like he panicked, like, like I gotta like music, like house music. He didn't know what to do, like, because someone took a break.
Right.
I didn't know that was.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty normal.
No, it is.
Oh, it is.
Very normal. Yeah.
Not at Tin Roof.
Not at that
Tin
location.
Roof.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I learned that real quick.
Yeah.
But
that started things for you. It kind of got the wheels spinning for you.
Good job.
all right. Well, this is it's a circle. It's a circle.
Okay.
All right. So I'm doing the weave.
What's the diameter of this circle?
How big are you? Just how big a boy are you? No. All right. Now you distracted me. The diameter just got bigger.
Oh, that was funny.
Just got bigger. All right. Well, they told me I could. They told me I couldn't take. They told me I couldn't take breaks.
Gotcha.
So I met Rodell. Okay. And I realized, like, all right, if I can't take a break, I'm going to have someone come in here and play. So I had Rodell come in, and I would play an hour and a half or hour and 15, and Rodell would play an hour, and then I'd play an hour.
That's cool.
Like, and so
So you're a problem solver. Because that was, that's a great idea.
And look him up right now, Rodell McCord.
Yep.
Where's he playing right now? Probably tonight at Tin Roof.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So the door open.
Does he stay at Beale Street for the most part, or does he?
No, I think he's all over.
Is he?
He's playing. He's playing all the venues now. Like, and I'm not going to take credit for it.
Okay. But you kind of are.
Kind of. Yeah. No one. And anyway. No, Rodell's everywhere. Go check him out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Okay.
But then Adam McClellan.
Mm-hmm.
I know Adam. Yeah.
You know Adam.
Yeah.
All right. He also was one of the guys. I was like, if Rodell was too busy,
right?
Whatever. Then I would, Adam would come in, do the middle part. And this guy's in Nashville now.
Yeah, I knew
like getting sexy pictures taken of him. Have y'all seen this? Have y'all seen this Adam McClellan stuff he's got going on?
I see the mullet too.
Look, I have this video.
The
my
new
wife,
Nashville mullet.
The new Nashville mullet. I like that. I like that. No, Adam. He was making fun of me, but he was making fun of me to my wife.
Okay.
As you should do.
As I was giving him an opportunity, which I will make fun of you on this podcast right now, and also drink a beer with you next time I see you, and have fun. We're all good. But he was like, if I look like that, I could do whatever I wanted. And this is when Adam was fat Adam.
And that's when I met him.
Yeah.
But man, that dude worked his ass off.
He did. He lost a lot of weight.
Look at your boy now, bro. Like, he's got the new Nashville mullet. He's got some biceps and everything. He's doing the whole deal.
Putting out original music.
Yep.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. So, I'm not saying I did it, but Adam and Rodell.
Oh, you everything is what you're saying.
Yeah, I own all y'all's asses. On all y'all's asses. Like, get over it. Like,
so how does this tie into Five for the Kill? Because that was the name you threw out there at the beginning.
I know. And it's a circle. It's a circle.
Okay.
It's a weave. Like we've been in the Trump,
and it seems like that diameter is large. It's a big number.
All right. So you told a story a second ago about trying to fist bump a guitarist and how bad that was.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen Five for the Kill.
Yes.
There's a member of Five for the Kill that has not seen Five for the Kill.
Oh, Andy. No, Zach.
Zach.
The other McCullough. Zach McCullough.
Cheese, right?
No, Brian Hall's called Cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, Zach.
Yes, he's a blind fellow.
Okay.
Yes.
One of the most talented musicians I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
I can't play guitar, more or less play it sitting on my lap and play piano at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And sing.
That's insane.
And sing.
Yep.
All right. So I was building a swimming pool, and I'm in Eudora, Mississippi.
Okay.
And we go to this double wide trailer,
Okay.
which is a bar out there. And they called it
That
the
sounds
Handshake.
very Mississippi.
They called it the handshake?
It was called the Handshake.
Okay.
I think there was another name for it, but
Is this like a speakeasy where you have to have a special knock to get in?
all right. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. This is right when I met my wife, and we were just starting a date. And I get there, and the guy that I was building a pool for said, "We're gonna have a wet T-shirt contest later." And I looked around. There wasn't a woman under 60 years old in the arena.
Derrick and I have experienced something similar to this.
I said, I went and
I know what you're talking about.
Did you just play a sound effect, or that was me?
No,
Oh, yeah.
that was you. That was you.
Sometimes I don't know. But I called my now wife. I said, I think you need to come out here. I think you need to come see what's going on out here.
I'm sure she was grateful for that invite.
Yeah. Well, this is where I met Mike Hart, and Rodell for the first time.
Okay.
I mean, we're literally at a double wide trailer on like a 2-acre piece of property.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to have a wet T-shirt contest with the Senior Citizens Association of Eudora,
The
Mississippi.
Senior Citizens Association.
Like,
Brought to you by AARP.
Yeah, brought to you by.
Brought a tear to your eye, I'm sure.
I just have a question. Does this involve Five for the Kill?
Yeah, we're still trying to get to the 5 for the kill.
I don't know if y'all have ever realized we're in a Trump presidency, and this is called the Weave. Okay, the Weave. We're coming in. We're coming in now. I'm gonna bring it all back. All right. God bless America. No, all right. So look, I'll just cut straight to the point.
There we go.
All right. I'm in the trailer, and I play a song, and Zach and I play a song together.
Okay.
I tried to high five him.
There you go.
Shit.
Y'all took the punchline out of that so hard.
No.
Y'all suck,
And
y'all
you
sucked
got
the
denied.
life.
That's wonderful because that makes me feel better about
Yeah,
what I
like
do.
this way you tried to knuck up
Right.
a guitarist, which
Yeah.
is a across the line rule of thumb. Don't
But he
do
had
that.
vision. He could see.
He had vision.
Like I had 100 people in a double wide trailer, like I'm trying to high five this dude that's just like
And they're like, wow, this guy denied me.
the most talented guy in town, and I'm like trying to high five him, and he has no idea that I'm sitting there like trying to do it. I'm like, yeah, that's the stupidest thing you've ever done in your life. Well, it's up there.
This may be the most watched episode.
It definitely will be.
The burning question is, how was the show?
The Fat and Saggies.
Luckily,
The Fat and Saggy.
the fat
Oh
and
my God,
saggy
this
wet
show.
T-shirt. Well, luckily my hot ass blonde wife walked up, and then nobody decided
want
to
to
do
participate
that.
anymore?
We just there was like the abundance of jello shots or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
That
jello
you-
shots,
that you could-
jello shots.
Whatever they're called. Like,
I
there
prefer
was-
grape.
yeah, whatever they are. They were just in buckets, like 5-gallon buckets, like everywhere. And I didn't have to see a bunch of old burbies. Which look,
Burbies.
ladies, I love boobs.
Oh,
Yeah, we
And-
all do.
look, you can't make a statement.
Your boobs are great.
You can't say something like "my hot ass wife" on this program without sending Derrick a photograph so that he can put it up on the screen.
Let's do this.
You don't,
You don't have to do it right now.
Yeah, you can do it later. He'll edit it in.
No,
But we need,
I'm gonna send him a picture of my hot ass wife because she is.
There you go.
Look, there is no your mom's new boyfriend. There's no a lot of music
without your hot ass
around.
wife.
No, it's not that she's just hot. It's
I get
that
it.
she's.
I get it.
It's that she's like. I don't know if y'all have called on her, but I'm a dumbass, and she is on her shit.
And I'm about to save you a lot of heartache.
Okay, come on.
What's her name?
Her name is Ashley Jones.
Awesome, Ashley. We want
Ashley.
to shout out to you for doing such a wonderful job.
And when you're at your mom's new boyfriend show,
right,
you're more than welcome to go over and say hello to Ashley. She is the band mom. She is the Memphis music mom, I would even say.
Awesome.
Like, she loves all of it, and she produces, like, helps me produce everything.
Dude, we say all the time, I have a wife that's hugely supportive of my music, and without that, none of us are.
I mean, not even just your music, just like what are you doing over here right now? You should be at home cutting your grass.
Sure.
Like it takes.
He's hanging out with Derrick today.
Right.
That's what Susan knows.
Yeah,
she's on the phone with her sister right now, talking shit about you, like right now.
Son of a bitch didn't cut the yard either.
God dang, members waging my phone, man. No, we work really well together, and like it, man, is it hard to find like to do what I do and have someone that is remotely worth a shit. Like,
sure.
And has the patience to wrangle you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all have met me, but I'm retarded.
Dude, you fit right in here.
Yeah. So
this is retard central.
Hey, let me. Like I said a second ago, it's a circle. It's a circle. Do you remember that from whatever movie that was? My wife teaches special needs to kids in DeSoto County.
No, I feel bad.
I don't know. She probably doesn't want to show this to you.
That was an awkward transition.
She's going to show it to all their parents. You know, they're like, I mean, it is what it is. Like that's why she has a job.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I mean,
YouTube, please keep this video up.
That's why she had a job.
That's why she had a job. Hey, if I lost her job, then she's going to get paid way more money to do something more than what DeSoto County's paying her to deal with what she's dealing with right now. She deals with very, 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 very special guys, special little girls. In a way, and so it makes it very easy to deal with me.
Yeah, I get it.
Nice. Yeah, she's got the training.
Yeah. That was the weave. I was coming back right to that.
You got there.
I'd love to keep the circle weave going here, but before we wrap up, because we're limited on time, let's go back to your mom's new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If someone goes to a show, what should they expect? What's the songs?
The genre.
The genres. What's the vibe? What should they expect when they walk in?
Well, I don't want to
a party, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, first off, it's a party, but
I will
just I will tell you. Last night we did Eminem.
Okay,
there you go.
Okay, we did Teddy Swims.
Okay,
we did Disturbed.
Okay,
we did Stone Temple Pilots.
Nice.
We did. I don't want you to show up to expect anything.
Sure.
I want you to show up to expect a party.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna we may have y'all got sheets right here like that guide you, and I do as well when I show up to a show.
Yeah.
There's sheets that guide me, but I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna see who's there.
Right.
Yeah, and just call the songs out as you go.
I'll turn around and say nope, different.
Right.
Like we're going here,
right.
Changing.
Sean Cassidy. Get some Sean Cassidy.
We're playing Justin Bieber right now. I want Taylor Swift up right in a second.
For all the Swifties in the house.
Yeah.
What are some of your personal influences as a singer?
Chris Cornell.
Nice.
Like I grew up. Well, honestly, I grew up in like opera, and so I literally spent my entire middle school life at the Orpheum.
Okay.
Like I didn't even go to my school. I just lived at the Orpheum and did all my schoolwork there. So like Puccini, like big in my life. And then from there I went into really more like soulful, like bluesy Memphis music because I was downtown and that's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
And then I went to country for a very long time.
I had a country stint.
Okay. Who's some of your favorite country artists?
Well, I'm gonna like at this. It's hard to go back and say what like my influences were like back then, but like right now, Hardy is killing it.
Yeah,
he's a really like that guy's doing it. And then if you look into like what he did and what like why he is who he is, makes it more important.
Yeah.
Like which he obviously influences Morgan Wallen, which.
Right.
You can't turn your iTunes on and not hear
No,
that.
yeah.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Currently, I dig Luke Combs. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, Luke is. I mean, I say Luke like he's my buddy.
Yeah, my buddy Luke.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah, like if I'm on camera, I'm gonna say it like that.
For real. Yeah,
But no, Luke Holmes. Like they like, and you know what's crazy? Is to watch. I like that. There's this thing that's happening in music. It's that like. You got Post Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
White Iverson. Like,
Yeah.
is coming over here with Luke Holmes, with Morgan Wallen, with Hardy, and with all these people. And we're just like, we're like bonding. Everybody's bonding together. And I think like
collaborating.
Yeah.
Collaborating. We're all
crossing genres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the bigger deal about it is that we're like using music to tell everybody to love each other.
Yeah.
I may be dumb. Like I'm a big dummy, like all the time. But the most important thing that we do, the reason you have a microphone right here, like, is to share love.
Sure.
And like, I love that genres are kind of crossing over. So when you ask, like, who is my influence? Where did I come from? Well, I came from here and I came from here.
Mm-hmm. It's a universal language, music.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I hope that it continues to be.
Yeah. I mean, just melodies. Humans are just attracted to a melody.
Right.
Regardless of what language the words are in or what's the story.
Stevie Wonder hadn't seen the light, but he could hear it.
Hey, why not? Well, let's end it there.
That's a good time, good place to end it.
Well, before we say goodbye,
yes,
we got some business to take care of.
Hang on, I got a shout out. Can I
go for it?
Quickly,
go for it. Yeah.
All right. On the 4th of July, I am throwing the most ridiculous party.
Awesome.
Okay. It's actually like out of your mind.
Is it gonna have jelly shots?
Yes. Yeah, and a 60-year-old wet t-shirt contest.
Fat and saggies.
Fat and saggy. But like I'm never getting invited back.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, come on now.
Where's the party?
It's on Burrow Cemetery Road. If you go and follow your mom's new boyfriend on Facebook, or me personally, Preston Jones,
and all those links will be in the description.
We'll put them all up. But like we're throwing a free party that I just spent $10,000 on.
Whoa,
Oh, that sounds like a big party.
All right, the stage is unbelievable.
Are we gonna have some of your world famous chili?
No, I didn't cook any of that. Actually, I might be able to tell them to bring some, but like, no, like I definitely like. I'll tell you this.
What band is playing?
My fake ass chili beats Alan Bones' chili he brought in his crock pot that his mom gave him.
Oh, there it is.
I was joking. Sorry,
is it?
He'd beat my ass, wouldn't he?
I would gather you guys are playing. Are there other bands coming in?
Yeah, there's a band called Deadfall Road that
I know who Deadfall Road is. They're coming in here for an interview.
Yeah,
right before this show, they're booked to come in here. Remember, you talked to them.
Yeah.
No, yes.
That's the deal. Is they were like back when Memphis produced original music,
right?
Like,
and I have heard their music, and it's fantastic.
They are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So what's the address again?
I mean, it's in Burrow Cemetery Road. I know that, but we're going to share it. It's on the 4th of July. Just show up on the 4th of July on Burroughs. If you get to Burrow...
What town is it in? Is it in South Haven or
Arlington?
Okay.
Arlington area.
Sorry.
I thought you said time.
I know. I knew you misheard me.
Say your words, brother.
Say your words.
Like, what damn? Where I don't know what damn.
He's trying to nuck you, as you say.
He's
throwing nucks.
Nuck the guitarist in the middle of the show.
All right, now we got to do this.
Yeah, we're going to run out of music. All right, everyone, look, join us in celebration of our 100th episode at Rooster's Blues House, Highland.
Roosters!
Yes, filming a live, not streamed live, but a live episode in front of an audience here Saturday, June 7th at 3:30 p.m. Find that event link in the description and call 901-430-9890 to reserve your seats.
Follow us at therhythmsectionpod.com. There you will see our entire. I do that every fucking week. That would be entire.
You're the only. Yeah, then you need one and I need to talk to.
Catalog of episodes. We need to just change that. You will see our catalog of episodes.
Okay, I'll
and
take the word
links
out.
to our YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and Facebook, and Instagram channels.
Thank you to all of our sponsors for funding this shit show. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor,
Pay more!
you can thank you. That preach over there. You can email us at the Rhythm Section Pod 2022 at Gmail. This shit fell off the rails about 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, as soon as I walked in.
Or reach out to us on Facebook.
Thank you to all who have donated. You can donate to our tip bucket by clicking our Venmo and Cash App links in the description, or simply search the Rhythm Section Pod on either app.
Preston Jones has showed up and showed out, everyone.
And go see
Let's
your
hear
mom's
it.
new boyfriend.
Remember it.
Yes.
Never forget it.
Thanks for doing this, brother. Appreciate you.
We had a blast, man.
And he's rolling out.
You don't have to go anywhere yet. Hang on.
Shit, I thought I was good.
He's done with us.
About to kick me out.
All right, y'all. You have a great day.
30 minutes.
Take care, everyone. Hey,
We'll see you.
Hey, I'm back.
go see a
I'm
band.
back. No,
Your
wait,
mom's
I'm
new
back.
boyfriend.
We're doing another episode.
I'm
We
muting
start
his
right
mic.
now. All right, welcome to the Preston Jones podcast. It starts right now. All right, how are you, Derrick?
Fantastic.
Let's talk about this.
See you, bud.